Everyone, it's Doug Forbes, co-founder of Meow Meow Foundation and co-producer of Roxie's Wish Drowning Prevention Week for Children.
And this is Elena Mattias, also co-founder of Meow Meow Foundation and co-producer of Roxie's Wish.
Here we are at the fabulous, renowned Rose Bowl Aquatic Center. You can see lots of folks swimming in the background. You can hear them splishing and splashing around. It is a actually relatively cold, overcast day here in otherwise sunny Southern California, but folks are committed to their swimming and their exercise, and we've seen some swim lessons, we've seen some swim training, and it's been a phenomenal morning.
We're so fortunate to have the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center here in Pasadena. Roxie took swim lessons here, and the center offers lessons for children as young as 6 months old up to 100 years old. There's competitive dive teams, there's competitive swim teams. This facility was used for Olympic water polo.
There's a bunch of lifeguards sitting in their lifeguard towers, making sure that everybody stays safe. After all, this is Drowning Prevention Week for Children. We are so honored and so humbled to be in the company of Olympic champions, historic athletes, and one of those athletes is named Lenny Krayzelburg, a superb man who does so much for the aquatics community.
Hi, my name is Lenny Krayzelburg. I'm a four-time Olympic gold medalist in swimming from 2000 and 2004 games. I'm also founder of Swim Right Academy, a learn to swim program that I started 16 years ago upon my retirement from professional sports. Our mission of our swim academy is to teach and inspire water safety. Unfortunately, drowning is one of the leading causes of accidental death under the age of 15, and we want to make sure we do our part of providing services and teaching thousands of kids water safety, and also stressing and talking about the importance of water safety and understanding that every child needs to learn how to swim and be water safe. And it's been truly an honor and a privilege over the past 16 years to be involved in the program and make a tremendous impact to young lives. I'm also humbled and honored to be involved with Meow Meow Foundation and trying to fulfill the mission of the foundation with this incredible Drowning Prevention Week that's coming up, and also fulfill Roxie's wish to make sure that kids are provided with support and education and lessons to make sure that they are water safe, and really never taking for granted the importance of and knowledge to know and understand how to be water safe in any aquatic environment.
Using the Swim Right method, our core purpose is to teach and inspire children to be water safe. We utilize the swim, float, swim technique as our foundation, focusing on providing children and adults with the knowledge, confidence, and safety in and around the water. The Swim Right method has 8 levels of learning, each with its own color-coded swim cap. All of our kiddos receive their own progress book to track skills and achievements. Survival tests provide both parents and children with the confidence of knowing that they can survive in a real-life emergency situation. This is a unique and valued part of the Swim Right method. The Swim Right method strives to create a positive experience in a safe, energetic environment. And we are proud to say that we truly put our teachings to the test.
Really incredible to have Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti. This is the kind of collaboration that we need. No official is out of reach. They're accessible to us as citizens, and they respond to us as citizens in their jobs, and we as citizens and them as officials that represent us are collaborating, working so hard to make sure that initiatives like this gain traction, save lives.
I'm Mayor Garcetti. Thank you so much for joining us today to learn about swim safety. Childhood drowning is on the rise. In fact, drowning is the leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 4 in the United States, with boys representing 80% of all victims. To help prevent tragedies, the City of LA launched Swim LA to offer free and affordable swim classes to Angelinos of all ages and backgrounds. We're so proud of this program, but we know there's much more we can do. That's why I joined the Meow Meow Foundation in endorsing Assembly Bill 768, which would create a statewide swim safety curriculum for youth agencies. And thank you to the Meow Meow Foundation for your tireless advocacy and work to raise awareness about childhood drowning. Elena and Doug, your daughter Roxie's legacy will be long found in the countless lives saved, the families spared from such immeasurable loss, the tragedies that didn't happen. And so I thank you. And thank you all for joining the effort to end child drowning.
Expected to make a big splash this summer are free and affordable swim lessons for kids at LA City pools. As Gil Reyes reports, close to 50 city pools are taking part.
Does your child know how to swim? If not, the city is offering low-cost and no-cost lessons all summer long at a city pool near you. Mayor Eric Garcetti launches a safety program called Swim LA.
Second leading cause of death, accidental death, for kids under 14 is drowning in a pool. We also want kids to get excited about the Olympics. 2028 Olympics and Paralympics will be here. And this means that some of these kids might be champions in their own backyard in a decade's time.
The LA Department of Rec and Parks is doubling the number of affordable classes for kids of every skill and ability level. Studies show these fun, potentially life-saving skills drop in communities of color. According to the USA Swimming Foundation, 45% of Latino kids don't know how to swim. That number jumps to 64% among African American kids.
Swimming is a fundamental life skill, as the mayor has mentioned, and we have a duty to ensure that every kid has the ability and the right to learn how to swim.
The Expo Center's pool in Exposition Park is one of nearly 50 city pools participating, staying open later than usual so that every kid that doesn't know how to swim has a chance to learn.
Remember what summertime is like to a youth. It's an eternity. These 3 months are an eternity to these kids. So the fact that we can bring this to them now means a whole lot.
Jump right in. Find classes near you at swimla.org. I'm Gil Reyes for LA This Week.
In the weeks after Roxie's death, amidst our grief and amidst the haze of our despair, we were welcomed into the offices of our political leaders. And we have to thank them for their commitment to hearing our voices and participating in our mission. Thank you, Representative Chu. Thank you, Senator Portantino. Thank you, Assemblyman Holden. Thank you to our leaders in Sacramento who welcomed us, heard our story, and committed to helping us make a difference.
It is May, start of swim season, beach season. It's wonderful. Everybody's so excited, especially after what a year and a half we've had with this terrible, terrible tragedy. So it's going to be wonderful to see young and old, people of all ilks, splishing and splashing around in the water. But this also signals a time when we need to be especially cognizant of not only the fun that water affords, but the potential risks.
Here in Southern California, we're fortunate. We can use our pools all year round. And the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center is open to patrons 365 days a year. Except for January 1st, when the famous Rose Bowl football game is going on.
Hi, my name is Christina Alvarado, and I'm the Director of Swim Lessons at the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center. The idea behind the Water Safety Learn to Swim program was really about creating access and making sure that all of the students and children in our community had the opportunity to learn how to swim, which we consider to be a life-saving skill. The facility is used throughout the community for many recreational activities. We have all sorts of different types of people that come to the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center, whether it be a physical or cognitive impairment. Everyone is welcome and everyone really excels in the water. We like to say that the water is a big equalizer for our special needs community. It's a space where they can feel safe and a lot of times excel in other areas where they wouldn't. In a typical year, we have approximately 18,000 people participating in swim lessons. So we give back to the community, and that builds this sense of people wanting to give back as well. So many of the students that actually have participated in the free 3rd grade Learn to Swim program have actually come back and applied for jobs. They've become lifeguards, they've become coaches. So it's really beautiful to kind of see the entire program come full circle and for people to feel like they want to give back. The number one question that I get asked all the time is, why are swim lessons or why is water safety important? And the way that I approach that question is, as parents, as educators, we try to teach children as much as we can to prevent them from repeating, our mistakes or our errors that we've, experienced ourselves. So I just think it's really important to educate the next generation so that they don't have to repeat any errors or any mistakes. The statistic with drowning doesn't have to continue at this alarming rate. And with parents and teachers, everybody kind of understands why we teach kids to look before they cross the street. That's the way I approach swim lessons. If a child crosses the street and they get hit by a car, the likelihood of them surviving is not very good. So if a child doesn't know how to swim and they fall in the pool or they jump in the pool, without somebody around, the likelihood of them surviving is not that great. This is something that we have the power and the control to prevent. Here at the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center, I can tell you that I started as a lifeguard. I did not know 17 years ago that I would still be standing here today. When I first started teaching swim lessons, it was fun for me, but the impact, the reality of what I was doing, really, I didn't understand when I first started. It took me several years to really understand how I'm positively impacting people's lives. And I really go back to this time where I was just at the grocery store and I was embraced by a former parent of a child that I taught many, many years ago. And this woman embraces me with tears in her eyes, and she is so thankful. And I'm still trying to understand what exactly is happening, but I'm like, hello, hello. And it turns out that the weekend before, they were at a pool party, and Well, I should say they were at a party that took place outdoors around a pool. There was no intention for the kids that were at that party to go swimming. So nobody was really watching the water. And their child, they still don't know how, but their child fell in the water. And everybody went into panic mode because they were not very close by to the pool. So everybody kind of rushed over. And as they got to the edge of the pool, they see that the child popped up and is now swimming to the edge safely. So I think when she ran into me a few days later was still very emotional about the incident that occurred and really helped me understand the impact that I had on their life. She told me that I potentially saved their child's life, and for that she would be forever grateful. So knowing that that's the impact that I can make on a daily basis, that's definitely one of the reasons why I've worked here as long as I have. That's definitely one of the reasons why I have such a passion for what I do. And that's definitely one of the reasons why I know that it's important to make sure that it's a skill that everybody has access to, not just those that can afford it. You guys are gonna make me cry.
I know, good for you.
But yeah, obviously you know that it's something that I'm passionate about.
I am Jonathan St. Clair, and this is my wife, Julie Lopiccolo. We are Jasper's parents. On March 19th, 2014, early in the morning around 10 o'clock, we received a phone call from our babysitter who had taken our child over to her house, unbeknownst to us, and he had gotten outside and fallen into the swimming pool. He had drowned. The paramedics came and took him to the nearest hospital where he was revived and brought back to life and lived for another week. He then passed due to his brain injuries on March 26, 2014.
So after this happened, we came home to an empty house. He was our only child, and we struggled with where do you go from there? And we formed the Garcetti Foundation because we realized there was so much that we didn't know as parents and that we wanted to share with other people. So, what did we learn from this experience that we can share with you in just a brief moment? And some of the things are that, drowning is the leading cause of death for children under 5. This happens. It happens to a lot of families, a lot of good families. So you need to take it seriously. Because he died in the care of a caregiver, it's really important that you talk to your caregiver about CPR, knowing CPR, water, risks of water, danger, and always, if a child is missing, if you have a pool, to check the water first. So these are just a couple of tips that we wanted to share with you. Also, it's so important if you have a pool on your property, having a barrier, force-aided isolation fencing, that's closing, locking, latching, is a non-negotiable for homes that have a pool in their backyard with children. So just some things that we think are so integral to keeping your family safe.
Es como si los niños estuvieran hechos para vivir en el agua. Saltan, salpican y nadan. como si nunca tuvieran que salir del agua para respirar. Si tan solo eso fuera verdad, año tras año, el ahogamiento es la principal causa de muerte en niños pequeños. Por eso, a menos de que los niños se conviertan en peces, las clases de natación, las cercas y la supervisión ayudan a mantenerlos seguros. Visite poolsafely.gov para más información. It seems like kids are made for water. They dive and splash and swim, like they'll never need to come up for air. If only that were true. Each year, drowning is a leading cause of death for young kids. So, until they grow gills, swimming lessons, fences, and supervision help keep kids safe. Learn more at poolsafely.gov.
I'm Aileen Tisser. I'm a physical therapist, and I'm the co-founder of Swim Angelfish. Swim Angelfish is so proud to be partnering with the incredible Meow Meow Foundation this week and trying to help with drowning prevention. We started Swim Angelfish 21 years ago, and it really grew out of a labor of love and a passion for wanting to help children and young adults with special needs be their best and to be independent and safe in, near, and around water. We started out doing therapy in our program, and in 2010 realized that there was a huge need for swim lessons. Swim instructors did not have the education they needed to properly assess and identify the underlying problem that swimmers with special needs were having. Even swimmers that just had general motor delay or coordination issues were having trouble learning to swim. So along came the Swim Whisperers program, and that's our online certification program to help swim instructors all around the world with an easy to access online platform and strengthen your current swim curriculum to include our program. And it's not diagnosis specific. It works with swimmers of all abilities, ranging from autism to a severe physical issue, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, any kind of chromosomal problem, any kind of coordination problem, or even just your swimmer with general anxiety or past trauma relating to water. So we are so honored to be helping educate others on drowning prevention, with drowning being the leading cause of death for swimmers with autism. Thank you for letting us be a part of this incredible event.
We are so happy to be here with this foundation. I am the other half of Swim Angelfish. For the past 21 years, we have been specializing in private, semi-private, and small group lessons with our 20 locations in New England. We run lessons in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and New York, and this gives us a feedback loop to constantly improve the online training that Aileen was talking about to become a swim whisperer and get the toolbox you need to help you to teach swimmers of all abilities faster with more comfort. You can address things like successful submerging or petrified to go on your back, or students that just seek the water and you're not sure what to do with them. If you go to our homepage, swimangelfish.com, and you click on free online training videos, you have access to 5 videos, and one of them is specific to lifeguards, soft signs to approach differently, that we could together have a risky, dangerous situation get diffused just from the strategies and techniques from that online video. We have inspiring swim whisper stories for everyone to watch and gain great strategies and techniques that's absolutely free. So we hope to see you. We're so happy to be a part of this, and Aileen and I appreciate this opportunity.
Hi. So can you show them what we did today? So where are we going today? Swimming lesson, and who we're going to see today?
Noah, we started with him with swimming lessons since he was 1. We're trying to find a good fit for him.
All right, so we're here in the water with Noah, and we're gonna work on the swim skill benchmark of submersion. He loves going under, but it's more on his terms. So I'm gonna show you some of the prompting that we do. Do eyes, nose, mouth. Nice job. Show me another. Wow, he's doing really good today. So sometimes I can mirror and then do the same. Let's do 3 more. Under. 1, 2, Hey, I like your balls. Nice job. So here we have Emily coming to swim. That's my girl. What are you here for?
Try to go on her back, get her arm up for backstroke a couple of times, and then try to do changing directions. So she's gonna come to stand. Tuck your chin, look at your feet, and then on your belly. Ready, go. Face in.
Hi, Ben. Welcome to swimming. Can you come on in and all the way over to your chair where you change?
Ben can swim dive in.
What?
Turn over.
What?
And swim all the way across the pool, all by himself.
No way. I'm scared to film it.
He might be the fastest guy in our family, too.
All right.
Are you ready?
All right.
Swimmer, state your mark.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God, he's so fast now. It's been a good summer of swimming, Mommy? So Ben has learned to enter, roll over, do his own version of backstroke, and then another rollover all by himself. He finds the side, which makes me a little nervous. I have to be patient as the instructor. And he's gonna take his head, get to the side. Let's see if he wants any help. Do you want help? And whoa! So anybody watching, if you were thinking that you wanted to help him, that's what I was thinking too. Did you want me to help you or did you want me to leave you alone? Not help?
This is Catherine Maddie from Montclair, New Jersey, and we're making this video in honor of Roxie Forbes. This is Bennett and Bryson Maddie, and they're going to talk about what they do in the water to stay safe. Bryson, you go first.
What I do in the water to stay safe is I don't touch anyone on their shoulders because their weight is going to get on them and they're going to probably drown in the water or even touch them.
Yeah, you play super safe, don't you, Bryson, and make sure not to touch other people.
Yes.
How about you, Bennett?
Okay, so usually when me and my friends go to the pool, we sometimes like to go to the diving boards or swim in the deeper ends of the pool. But in the deeper ends, it's a lot easier to drown if people are touching you, and they really shouldn't even touch you. Or maybe not even get close to you. Just keep their distance and let each other swim so nobody drowns or gets hurt or anything.
Yeah, we like to have fun at the pool, but we have to make sure we're respecting other people's personal space and making sure you're keeping yourself safe by staying not so close to other people, right?
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Swim Angelfish. My goodness. If you watch those videos and you don't melt or wind up on the floor in a ball crying from joy, then you don't have any feelings or heart. They are doing such beautiful, important work, especially for young people. And again, the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center certainly does adaptive swimming too. These are stories that need to be not only told, but shown.
After Roxie drowned, one of the first phone calls we made was to the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center. That led us to a connection with Pat Amsbury. Pat and Kate Amsbury have been so wonderfully supportive of us, our foundation, of the entire Pasadena community. And we are so fortunate to have their involvement and their guidance.
I joke with Pat and Kate about the fact that they must have identical siblings, like hundreds of them, because they are so involved in the community everywhere you turn, there's Pat, there's Kate, and they're doing incredible, important work in the city of Pasadena, and we love them for that.
Hi, my name is Kate Amsbury from Pasadena, California. I'm a local real estate agent with Sotheby's International Realty. Our family grew up spending a lot of time on the water, in the water, whether it be on boats, at the beach, at a neighborhood swimming pool, or watching our children at the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center participate in aquatic sports there, in diving and swimming, and doing a variety of activities there. The one program that I really do love at the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center is their third grade PUSD, the Pasadena Unified School District, Learn to Swim program. That program offers every third grader that is enrolled in a Pasadena Unified School swim lessons. That's amazing. Think about that. Think about all of the drownings that hopefully are being prevented by that program. Honestly, I wish that passing a swim test was part of a graduation requirement. I don't see why that couldn't happen. I know that there are some colleges that require you to pass a swim test to graduate from college. So something to think about. I'm just so proud of the Meow Meow Foundation and everything that they've done and accomplished so far. And as our family says, safety never takes a holiday. Be well, everyone. Be safe.
Hi, everyone. My name's Pat Amsbury. I'm from Pasadena, California. And like my shirt says, I practice maximum enthusiasm for drowning prevention each and every day. I'm affiliated with the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center. And at the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center, we are passionate about water safety, learning to swim, teaching everybody in our community about water safety, and ending this public health problem of accidental drowning. And you know what? We are going to end drowning. We are going to end this preventable issue in my lifetime in this community. It can be done. And I am enthusiastic about it, and we're going to make it happen. You know, Drowning Prevention Week for Children is such an exciting opportunity for us to spread this message to everyone. It's really about educating parents. It's about teaching our educators, our families, our neighbors, everybody about being safe around the water. And you know what? It's not just pools. It's not just beaches. It's not just lakes and rivers. You can even drown in a half-filled hot tub like this. So we need to educate people and be enthusiastic about preventing drowning. It can be prevented. And I want to celebrate Roxie and Roxie's wish and make this happen. Let's do it together.
I'm really glad you called me back.
Mom, watch me.
No, it's a perfect time.
Watch me, Mom. Mom,
Yeah.
watch me. You're not watching.
No, I'm watching you, sweetie. He's great. I'm with him at the pool right now. Yeah, let me just...
Avoid distracted supervision. Become a water watchdog at abbyshope.org.
The Managing Director of the Michael Phelps Foundation. We are proud to be part of this amazing community, working so hard to prevent drownings. We all know the statistics, and it's incredibly important we continue to share the message. We have provided water safety, healthy living, and goal-setting lessons to over 100,000 children around the world, but there's still so much work to do. Our IM program provides water safety lessons to boys and girls clubs across the country, and if you know a club that needs that, please send them our way. We thank the Meow Meow Foundation for working with us so we can expand our offerings in California and beyond. And we thank you. We're in this together.
As part of Roxie's wish, we have to acknowledge each and every beautiful child that has perished as the result of a preventable drowning. It's the worst part of this.
And I live in Los Angeles, California, originally from Arizona. I am a professional singer, songwriter, composer, and Steinway & Sons piano artist. That's why I'm sitting right here. And I am also a very strong supporter of the Meow Meow Foundation because I believe that together we can end, and that we will end, childhood drowning. I learned to swim when I was 7, and I swam competitively for 7.5 years. And I want to help in any way that I can. I want to thank Elena and Doug for their tireless efforts and commitment to this momentous cause. So thank you. Come to you to ask what you believe in. I have faith each day will be a brighter day. No crime, no time for pain or sorrow. It will be a day. There will be no tomorrow. Only dove with your sweet love. We all feel the pain, the dark. Only dove with your sweet love. We all hurt the same.
My name is Amy Diamond, and I'm the owner of Little Guppy Swim School. We are a mobile swim school that teaches infants through adults, and we come to you. We've been based in LA for the last 16 years. Recently, I moved my family to Sarasota, Florida, and opened up a branch here as well. Because I've now lived in the 2 states surrounded by the most water, I see the utmost importance in continuously educating children, parents, grandparents, etc. about water safety. I also serve as the aquatic supervisor at a summer camp in the Poconos in Pennsylvania, where my job is to oversee all instructors and lifeguards, make sure they're doing their jobs correctly, and are prepared. We had the pleasure of teaching Roxie several years ago, and while I never got to meet her in person, I know my instructor was immediately taken by this little girl who was so strong, sweet, resilient, and positive. When we learned of her drowning, we were devastated. Childhood drownings are preventable. Swim lessons are key. Education is key. I tell parents over and over again, no child, whether they are 2 or 16, is ever 100% water safe. Take all necessary precautions you need to. Install pool alarms, put a gate around your pool area, enroll your children in swim lessons, the earlier the better, and always, always designate a water watcher who can supervise the pool area and who is CPR and first aid certified. Our job is to continue educating people about the importance of water safety and how childhood drownings can be prevented. Roxie, we miss you and we hope we can do right by you. Doug and Alina, you're amazing. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication to this cause. And may we all help Roxie's wish come true.
We love the participation of young adults as part of Roxie's Wish. And we're going to hear from our friend Ali Mann, who engages in water polo here at the Aquatic Center.
Ali's enthusiasm is infectious. I mean, you'll see the kids, I don't know, I think he's wearing a karate outfit, he's got a soccer ball under his arm, and he's talking about drowning prevention and water safety. So children are what this week really is all about. It's just so inspiring to hear from these young people.
Hi, my name is Oliver Mann. I live in Pasadena, California. We have great friends and neighbors with Doug and Elena. And I've been swimming for most of my life. I was in a pool before I turned 1. And I've been doing water polo for 3 or 4 years now. Previously I'd gone to H2O camp and I loved it. So I did both of those things at the Rose Bowl Aquatic Center. And they always have really good lifeguards. You see them training all the time. There's like tons of them. They're always like shifting, rotating. They have really good people there. They're always attentive. They ask questions, make sure you're okay. I always feel really safe around the water, especially in the Rose Bowl. And I think it's really important that younger people do feel safe and can follow the rules and know what the rules are. Thank you for listening. Go to the Meow Meow Foundation website and bye.
Hi everyone, Jenny and Chris McQuiston here, co-founders of Goldfish Swim School, a premier learn-to-swim franchise that provides life-saving swim lessons to infants and children. Each of our schools offers swim lessons using our proprietary curriculum called the Science of Swim Play, which helps kids build life skills both in and out of the water.
As a mission-driven organization, we aim to make a real impact, as we know that swim lessons have the ability to help reduce the risk of childhood drownings by 88%.
We are thrilled to be able to support the Roxie Foundation and bring greater awareness to water safety. We need great champions across all industries to come together to combat these tragedies. By working together and creating strategic alliances, we can change the way our culture perceives water safety, spread awareness on the truths about drowning, and save more lives.
As Goldfish Swim School continues to grow, each school's #1 focus has always been the same: educating children on water safety while teaching them how to swim and respect the water. We are a purpose-driven brand with a life-saving mission to provide education to families across North America.
Whether it's teaching hundreds of thousands of members each week to swim and be safer in and around the water, raising money for the USA Swimming Foundation to provide swim lessons to children who may not have the means or resources to learn otherwise, launching awareness campaigns with our brand ambassador, world champion swimmer and 3-time gold medalist Ryan Murphy, or supporting operations like Roxie Foundation. Our commitment lies in bringing greater awareness to water safety.
Drowning prevention requires strategic collaboration among all of us: parents, water safety advocates, swim schools, pediatricians, nonprofit organizations, and more. By working together, we can help change the narrative and bring more awareness to water safety.
Dawn. I'm in California, Los Angeles, and I was Roxie's preschool music teacher. Woke up this morning, smiled at the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. This song was one of Roxie's absolute favorite. I don't think there is one day that goes by without me thinking about her and thinking that her death could have been prevented. I work with young children every single day, and we do need to make it a priority that this doesn't happen anymore. To anybody, to any child, to any person. We all have to fight for that, we really do. I miss you, Roxie.